you're sitting on.
Yeah.
This cleans the cup, bosses the cup, and it also warms the cup. And even though that's a really small pot, by the time you've had 5 or 6 pots worth of tea in little cups, it starts adding up.
See, she uses her tongs because it's hot water, huh? You see the steam? Wow.
First tea we'll be having. You already had tea?
Yeah.
We'll put on this on the lids, on the sunburn, see the reeds. We're going to start with the milder tea, which is a white tea, and we'll work our way up in strength, flavor-wise from there. And what we do is we compare the dry leaf with the wet leaf with the cup. And you'll notice the aroma changes.
It's almost full.
I know, isn't that amazing?
White teas are commonly younger leaves.
Want to smell this?
Not always, but most commonly a young leaf. More delicate.
It went inside my nose.
Did you smell it?
Because it went inside my nose.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to have a little surprise in our tea.
That smells like Grandpa's farm.
It might get in your nose like mine.
It's wonderful.
That's the white tea.
This is called White Monkey.
This is called White Monkey. When you smell teas out of a container, typically, well, not typically, but you don't want to breathe into the container. Tea leaves are very good at absorbing flavors and fragrances. And if you breathe into it much, it actually changes the flavor of the tea.
So
That's
we'll pass around the wet leaves.
but,
So you
but
don't
don't
wanna-
breathe into the pot.
Okay. Just look at him this time.
That's hot pot.
See how they're stuck on the side there?
Sniff it.
It smells a little different now, huh?
You're not supposed to smell it.
You're supposed to sniff it, not breathe into it. You could sniff it up.
It's like breathe in.
Here goes our water.
And typically, if you didn't notice what she did, is she poured the water into the pot with the tea leaves, and then after a few seconds poured it back out. That rinses the leaves and starts them to relax and open up and unfold. You get a better steeping that way. It gets off any little dust and particles that might still be on it. Because it is a vegetable, and like all your other vegetables at home, you typically want to wash it before you consume it.
So when you do this, if you were buying this at home, you would want to do that?
Ideally, yeah.
Yeah.
See it
Most people don't.
draining?
Yeah,
But,
see it drains down to the bottom
especially
there.
with ones that are rolled up.
What's that thing?
It's a
Oh,
little
yeah.
sieve. It catches any little parts that come out.
Potential to catch little pieces of particles or dust or dirt or whatever, because it's coming right out of a field into a packing house and off to you.
So she left it on how long? How long did you leave it on before you dumped it out? A couple of minutes?
Yeah, whites are more delicate.
Right. So a shorter amount of time.
Shorter
Right.
amount of time, yeah. The more delicate the leaf, the shorter the steeping time, and the lower the water temperature is general rule of thumb.
That's one thing I didn't.
Some teas, it's just a matter of
tea, Mama?
seconds.
Yeah,
30 seconds or
everybody's
so.
going to get some in their little cup.
There's yours.
Oh, there's
And usually the stronger flavors are in the black
G.
teas.
Typically.
Typically, yeah. That's why I like them.
There's yours, G.
It all depends on the tea, the leaf, the growing region. All the teas we'll have tonight are all from China. Theoretically, it could be the same plant, same plantation, same region and everything. But you'll notice the way the leaf is prepared, it's different in flavor and fragrance. White teas that we're starting with are just withered after they're plucked. They'll take them, put them on tables, blow hot air across them. There's no fermentation or oxidation time where they'll just leave the leaves sit out and oxidize or basically decompose. when you drink, it's
See, look.
acceptable to slurp.
What's she doing?
Watch. See how we're gonna drink. Look how he holds it.
Traditionally, two fingers and the thumb on the cup, and you can slurp. When you're slurping, it pulls oxygen back in, which enhances the flavor of the tea, because we lose oxygen as we boil the water. Put it back into it, and you get a better flavor. If your cup is left here upright, it means you want more tea. If you're done with that particular one or finished, just leave the tea in the cup or turn it upside down. And then she won't pour more in. Well, if you're done with the whites before we move on to the greens or something, you turn it upside down.
You also do not want to blow on it's to cool it. That's why it's slurping.
A little hot for
The
the
center of the tongue.
Yeah.
How's that taste, Ella?
Good.
Is
And
that pressed?
That is a
It's
brick
pressed down,
of tea.
condensed. It's cut into very small pieces.
Can't you
called
believe?
granules. And it's compressed down. to
Can't you
develop
believe
all
it's
the
a brick
moisture
of tea? Can't
all the
believe
oxygen
that's
to
a brick of
preserve
tea.
it. This is how it used to be shipped on the caravans.
See, I always imagined it in my mind being like a loose leaf tea in a big old bag someplace, but that makes a lot more sense.
Put that on the caravans, that's what they would ship over to the Americas too. During the Boston Tea Party,
Amazing.
when they were throwing all the tea over the ships, they were throwing
Thank you.
bricks.
Oh.
I saw that in a painting when I was in Boston.
Our history and perception is off.
In the older pictures I saw, hand sorted, hand rolled, and it's a dragon pearl.
Is there a machine that rolls it?
No,
They
this
do
is,
it
this
by
is
hand.
all hand done.
Hand rolled into these little balls.
It's hand picked, and then the leaves are hand sorted,
And then they're rolled.
and then it's
Don't
scented.
touch it.
They put the flowers in with the leaf, so the leaf absorbs the flavor and fragrance of the flower. And when it absorbs enough, then they take and they hand
Don't put your
roll.
nose too close. Don't touch.
And green teas will either be steamed or roasted to stop the oxidation process before they're withered. So after these are all scented and flavored, they'll steam them to soften them up a little, and then they're all hand rolled into those little pearls.
I think you got me some of these Christmas for a stocking, not dragon pearls, but the ones that block.
I got you a tea blossom. Yeah.
Yeah, we have those.
They're so pretty.
But each one of these, it'll be like 2 leaves in a bud as they open up. That's what you'll see in the cup or in the pot. I'm sorry.
Into the plate.
Some guy was tying up little cotton bags. Here's your sample. Well, the restaurants were just taking these cotton bags and going, hey, that's neat, and just throwing it in the pot. And then they started getting a demand to have it come in that way. That's how tea bags developed.
Mama, is that tea?
So what do you think about tea bags?
I don't even.
Yeah. Most
This
people
is
that I know that are tea
letting
people
the
don't use.
tea open up.
Last
The first
choice.
wash.
If I forget to take my tea when we go out someplace, and I'll have a bag. But
I saw you had some over there you could fill, so that's interesting. I've not seen those. That wouldn't be so bad.
but still, usually if we go out,
Yeah, that's interesting.
So this
What's
is the
inside there?
dragon pearls as they opened up. So it's,
Awesome.
ooh, look at that steam. Okay, lean over a little bit. I'll hold you.
you can see the leaves
Look
a little bit there
inside.
that way too.
Don't they look pretty?
It smells so good.
Mm.
It smells like
Oh, yeah, look
my
at that.
dragon.
It's very cool.
Mama, it smells like my dragon.
Yeah, you do have dragon tea too.
With
Yours-
lemon.
With lemon, yeah.